Now they say never stab a tire with a slip joint. Okay? We don't want to do what people on the internet say not to do. Welcome to the channel, boys and girls. Here's a $300 slip joint. I love it. Jack Wolf Knives. Well, welcome back, my friends all, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Outdoors, a Benny's Clip rendition from Jack Wolf Knives. Now, y'all know I love me some Jack Wolf Knives, but listen to me now. Listen. Listen, old Scabbaroos. This one is seriously, this one is seriously my favorite as far as aesthetics go. We're going to do our hard use review on it. This is the only time you'll ever hear me say this. I wished I didn't have a hard use channel. Look at that. Son, it is gorgeous. Jack Wolf Knives, they kill it, man. It's an S90V. Ben Belkin's the owner. Benny's Clip. You get it now? This is a clip point knife. Now, I just wanted to kind of show you everything together. They do a phenomenal job with their packaging. They really do. But what we do on this channel is we cut shit up. That's what matters to us. It's function every time. Let's get with it. All right. I cannot get over. I believe it's called Kieranite. Cosmic purple is the color. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Let's listen. Love that snap. Now look, this is a traditional slip joint, but they do a phenomenal job. I'm going to tag Donnie B all day. Donnie always does a very, very good job with the details and explanations, far better than I can. But here's a couple things that I really, really like about this. I like a clip point. I really do, no matter the size of the knife. They've got a little nick clip here, mimicking a fuller. It's got good pop. But this one fills up my hand. The handle is reminiscent of a Barlow style handle. I know it's not, but it's reminiscent of that. Really good grip. It tapers down. You can see that. But our channel does what? Well, we cut shit up. If you're new here, I cut all kind of stuff. Stuff you'll never cut up and don't need to cut up. That's why I cut it up. What we do when we're cutting different stuff up, it isn't just to see, oh man, the knife's sharp, or oh man, what's the edge retention? Sometimes, and I screw up a lot, just like there, son of a bitch. Sometimes, not sometimes, all the time as we're cutting, we might cut mediums you'll never cut. But what we're doing is not only checking the edge, retention, etc., but how many different ways do we need to hold the knife? How does the knife feel in hand? Is there any hot spots? That kind of thing. We look at overall build construction as well. I can tell you this, I don't make broad sweeping statements, although I've done probably 10 to 12 videos of Jack Wolf Knives. I don't do that because the only thing that I can tell y'all is, one, this is the worst paper in the world. Two, I just cut myself so it's sharp. Three, I can only deal with this knife in my hand. That's it. I'm not here to make a broad statement. I'm here to tell you what this knife can do. And it's sharp. I really did just cut the shit out of myself. But hey, at least I didn't cut myself in the throat like my boy Steins did. Much love his way too. Guys, let's go. Put me some zip ties on there, if you would, there in the back seat. All right, guys, the Benny Clip. This thing is absolutely amazing. It's gorgeous. And this is the time, it's times like these where I wished I had the little setup and did the little Twinkle Toes McFinger Bang type of review. And those guys do really good. Everybody thinks I'm insulting them. I'm not. I'm just messing with Lefty. But this is the kind of time when you wish you just kind of had a channel that showed knives. That's how badass this knife is. But watch. It's also sharp as shit. So we're going to take two pieces right here. Bean, you're killing me, bro. I got to get this done. We got that done. Now remember too, guys, this is all ratchet straps, been in the mud, been in the sand, right through it. That S90V hollow grind, they just get sharp as shit. And I need to start buying maybe some fresh ratchet straps to show y'all the difference. This thing is thin and slicey, man. I love what they do. Piece of sandblast hose reinforced. Thank you, sir. No, that's perfect. That's perfect. So here's what we're going to do. That'll show you how slicey that sumbitch is right there. Always want to be careful. Gee, look, I want y'all to get the thickness. Look at the thickness of that shit right there. There's too many times people see I'm cutting this and they think I'm cutting some kind of damn thin ass rubber hose. Damn. Now, one thing I will say, it's got a little sharpening choil there. Show it right there. Got a little sharpening choil right there. And I'll be honest with you, if you're not y'all, because y'all are perfect. With me, there are times where I forget that sumbitch is there from using so many different knives and I get it hung up and get it caught. But they do give you a pretty good size sharpening thing. See what we can do with some denim. It's going. Now these are some jeans I had in the back of the trunk, so they're wet. There, it's cutting the shit out of it. Just want to make sure we can get it on camera.
So you still got the hammer?
Oh, still got the hammer.
Still ain't found no car yet.
Might have twisted that one too many times, but let's get through it. Now somebody will be like, "Ooh, that's not sharp, Skib." Yeah, I know. Your Grandpappy Smith's $5 Ace Hardware Walmart knife would do better, but and you know I love you. Like it ain't there. One thing I do want y'all to focus on, when we do a lot of cutting, is to kind of get the feel. At no time during this have I felt like it was going to slip out of my hand or I was not in control of it. And I'll say this, and I never want to be like condescending or anything like that, because I am a knife reviewer, but I think sometimes as knife reviewers, we put a little too much fault on the tool and not our skill set. And there's nothing wrong with learning. There's nothing wrong with trying. And on the internet, you're going to hear all kind of stupid shit. I've got to where I just don't care. I like to mention it to aggravate people, but at the same time, most of these sons of bitches that are talking shit don't even use a butter knife correctly, or their mom won't let them. Yeah, they can combat. Now, that's the knives and the tactical stuff. They'll talk shit about, you know, something that's a little out of the ordinary or something, a modern take or something, not having a clue. Love it. I don't know how we got on that. Let's see, let's do one more. This thing is a cutting machine. And again, you have to realize, man, these things aren't, nobody on the internet or nobody in life's going to cut what I cut. Not with a $300 knife, you're not. Some of you will, because some of you actually use your shit, but that's not why these are made. These are Sunday go to meeting. These are gentlemen, and it's beautiful. Shane, how beautiful is that? Incredible. It's sick. I mean, that's sick. Then you combine that, and you notice how long we've been doing this. How many minutes? See if you can get a good.
6 minutes.
We've done 6 minutes of straight cutting. Wicked looking clip point. If it won't, that's all right. We're fighting the rain here, guys. Listen. See if you can get a shot over here, Shane. My guy Shane's helping me out now. I'm not stabbing this because this is a slip joint, and it's not that I don't trust it. I'm not going to trust any slip joint stabbing a tire. It's called common sense. But I want y'all to watch now. Now I feel the need to stab the tire. Damn it. Here, put it right there. Now, I don't recommend doing that, especially with a slip joint. Got a close on me. It's wicked, son. Now, these are dropping September the 13th, 2 p.m. And I believe for the first time you can actually get it on Jack Wolf's website, which is kick-ass. Let's see if we can do that. right into that steel rim. That's what you always want to do with a high-end knife. If the cops ever pull me over, I'm screwed. Listen, while I'm talking about that, guys, there was a time in this country where 22 veterans a day took their own lives. Now it's the weekend, right? So that number's going to be higher. It's going to run up to around 30, 35. That's why here on this channel we focus on the number 0. Anything over 0 is simply unacceptable. Vets, we love you. Man, you got a place here. I back the blue. It's not a popular thing. I understand it, man. I really do. You're not supposed to do that in this day and age. But you know, old Scab's never been one to go with the crowd. I don't ask you to. It's just something I believe in. And finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. We put some cutting in on this today. Tell you how I want to finish it off. I usually open and close with cutting paper, but since this is a little different, there it is, there it is, there it is. Let me show y'all this too. Now listen. Beautiful walk and talk. They do everything well. Ben, you're killing it, my brother. Jack Wolf Knives, love y'all. And big shout out, man, to Brandon Thrasher. He's the one that got me into Jack Wolf Knives. Shout out to Donnie B all day. Shout out to all the boys. Love y'all. God knows I do. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I'm Scaz. Shane's my camera guy. Y'all aren't. Now, what did I say we're going to finish it out with, Shane? Cutting a tire?
Sure.
I don't want to lie to him. I mean, sometimes I do, but not today. So here we go. Steins, this is where I take the crown of more dangerous than you away. Yep. Oh yeah, we've already stabbed, Scab. I think what I'm going to do is start a trolling channel just to troll the trolls. You know what? Let's just cut this some bit before I cut my hand off. I love y'all. God knows I do. God bless y'all. I hope he does. I'm Scab. You're not. And we're gone, son.